So when guys, other athletes and other basketball players make decisions based off money, are they wrong for that? Or are they just doing what's best for them? You look at this situation. Obviously, he's getting paid a ton of money, but like to waive a guy, what does that do to the ego? What does that do to the historic chase that you have?
Absolutely.
You don't hear a lot of superstars being waived. So this is a new territory we're in. A lot of teams are scared to go into that second apron when this is kind of what you left with.
All right, guys, we got Pat Bev here today out in Vegas. Let's go.
Let's go.
You
Thanks
still
for having me again.
Yeah, of course, man. We've been talking for a minute trying to set this up. I know you've been busy overseas.
Yeah.
How'd the season go this year?
Season was cool. Played in Tel Aviv this past season. It was a vibe. It was really nice, minus the obvious, bombs and shit. But other than that, it was beautiful. The country is beautiful. The people are great, right? I met some really important people to me. I mean, important people. I mean, like some teammates, some guys I built a lifetime bond with over there.
Nice.
Won some games, played organic basketball. Can't ask for anything better.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You still feel like you got a lot more left to give to the game?
A ton of more, right?
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm still working out. Like, feel like I'm 25 almost.
Damn.
I do a good job of taking care of my body. So
that's impressive, man.
Proof's always in the pudding, baby.
Yeah, we got good access to technology and health stuff these days, right?
For sure. Yeah. Knock on wood, too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I hope to see you back in the league, man.
For sure. What about you? How you?
I'm living, man.
You
Filming
work
a
out?
lot, grinding. Yeah, I work out. I hoop.
Okay.
I'm in the Lifetime Men's League.
Okay, right. Is it an age group on that or no?
Nah.
Okay.
You could play if you want.
No, I'm cool. I appreciate it, though.
You playing a lot of ones these days? What are you doing?
More of individual work and kind of 5-on-5 setting.
5-on-5?
Yeah. Trying to get ready for the season, trying to get stay in shape, be in shape, get in better shape. The better shape you is, the better basketball player you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what other leagues take off, like 1-on-1, 3-on. Big Three is doing well,
It's just gonna be big, right?
You think so?
I think so. I think you think of a basketball player. Most hoopers say they done, but the way the game is, people taking care of their bodies more. Guys are playing to 39, 40, 41 years old. So a lot of hoopers out there got a lot left in the tank. So all these little leagues around here, I think is good. It's good for the community. It's good for basketball.
Yeah, Big Three's been fun to watch this season, man. Dwight Howard's doing his thing.
Yeah,
he's shooting threes now.
It's good. I think that's gonna. You got to credit Ice Cube for that. He did a hell of a job. Him and his partners, they kind of seen the long vision with that, and that's kind of, I think, the short term goal. People didn't really understand it or respect it, but the long term vision of it and having these players who, each year the NBA brings in so many guys, and on the other end, there's so many guys that's left out. So just to give these guys a chance to kind of stay out there, stay fit, and do what they love to do.
Absolutely. What do you think of the offseason trades so far? Any of them stand out to you?
What I liked. I wasn't shocked about the Bradley Beal one. I was surprised that the Clippers were able to attain him, though. Right. I think the biggest one for me was that Dame shit.
Yeah,
right?
That was a big one.
No one seen Wave, right? No one thought of Wave. No one thought of Wave at all, right? So for him to, you get that type of caliber player, you talking about, 3-point makes, for the last 8-9 years, probably him and Steph Curry.
Yeah.
So to get a guy like that and a team waives him, you kind of see, he goes back to Portland, right? The cinematic drama with it, you like it, you respect it, you understand it's a business, and man, but we didn't think Wave, I tell you that.
I never would have predicted that.
I never would have thought Wave.
It was Achilles though, right?
Yeah.
Has to be, because that takes 2 years to recover.
Yeah. So what does that mean? Like as a business, right? So when guys, other athletes and other basketball players make decisions based off money, are they wrong for that? Or are they just doing what's best for them? You look at this situation. Obviously, he's getting paid a ton of money, right? The next couple of years, almost $70 million. But like to waive a guy, what does that do to his? One say is his career, but what does that do to the ego? What does that do to the the historic chase that you have?
Absolutely.
You don't hear a lot of superstars being waived. So this is a new territory we're in. A lot of teams are scared to go into that second apron, and this is kind of what you're left with.
Yeah. What do you think of all the injuries last season? 8 torn Achilles.
No, right? The game is different, though, right? The game is different, right? We argue about, right? Guys shoot too many threes, right? And then you see in the playoffs, the OKC, they shoot a ton of mid range, and people, I don't want to watch the game because there's a ton of mid range. All right, so you don't, it's kind of hard to kind of like make everyone happy, especially fans, right? You can't make everyone happy, but it's just a different game, right? I think you gotta, obviously you kind of look at the game, but you have to look at players also, right? You got to look at players also. Guys need to get in better shape, right? You understand this. The paces, the up-tempo paces, getting faster. Guys are shooting more threes, right? That means a lot of up and down. You gotta get in shape, right? You gotta get your body ready for that, So I kind of look at it at both sides. I kind of look at the science of it, obviously. I look at the, science of it, the weight room part, the nutrition part, the rest part, of course. At the same time, guys have to be in shape.
Facts.
I don't think collectively as a unit everyone's in shape. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's not Jason Tatum. That's not But you see these injuries and you see these lower part of your body injuries happen. So I always deal with gotta get in shape.
I agree. I think that's definitely part of it. What about these younger guys getting injured? Do you think they're playing too much?
Like who? When you younger?
Like Zion, Lonzo. Do you think they're playing too much in high school?
I think
college?
AAU. Right.
Yeah.
I didn't play a ton of AAU. Right. And knock on wood, I've never had to deal with ACL.
Yep.
Right. I don't know if that corresponds or goes together, but I remember maybe I played one tournament AAU. Right. So I didn't put a lot of load on the body, but I did have some meniscus issues, like everyday type of shit. But I was fortunate, no ACL, no anything like that. It's just tough, right? You want to, as a parent, right, and as a basketball player, right. I have a daughter who plays. She blew up her knee, ACL, MCL, everything, right, her freshman year. She lands in Chicago for a basketball tournament. Dad, my knee feels kind of, I don't know with my knee, but it feels kind of funny. Okay, sit out, don't play. But, the next morning you wake up, no, Dad, I'm fine, I want to play, right? I think it's a battle between, organically wanting to be a basketball player, but at the same time, am I playing too many games, right? Oh, we have this big tournament I have to play in. I have my high school team I have to play in. I have to practice every day. When you in that basketball culture, men or women, it becomes a lifestyle.
Right.
Like, the only thing you're doing is basketball. So, it's a part of it. As a parent, you want to.
The Tri-Light from Therasage is no joke. Medical grade red and near infrared light with 3 frequencies per light, deep healing, real results, and totally portable. It's legit. Photo biomodulation tech in a flexible on-body panel. This is the Tri-Light from Therasage, and it's next level red light therapy. It's got 118 high-powered polychromatic lights, each delivering 3 healing frequencies, red and near infrared, from 580 to 980 nanometers. It's sleek, portable, and honestly, I don't go anywhere without it.
Put your kid in a position where they're exposed to everything, right? They're exposed to different players. They're exposed to different courts, different cultures, different places, different coaches, right? You got coaches in the stands now. So as a parent, I want my daughter to play every game. But realistically, long run, I don't think it's the best form of the way to go.
It's too tough on the body, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Because the body's still developing, still growing.
I believe so, right?
Yeah.
I just believe so. I just think that it's a lot going on. So in this AAU circuit, it's so much, and it's not enough warm up, and it's not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's just a lot.
They're playing back to backs too.
Back to back, and you're on a court, and then you go right to the hotel, and you really see some guys warm up before games. If they warm up, they're in the dunk line trying to get crazy. So like, I think it's a mixture of both.
Yeah. How important was it to you to have your daughter as a basketball player?
I didn't know it. I didn't know it. She kind of like sneaky loved it.
Really?
Yeah. Like she was huge in soccer. Her name was Atlea. Shout out to Addie. And all of a sudden she just liked it, right? She, she's 16, so obviously she knows who her dad is, right?
Yeah.
But sneaky, she just fell in love with it and just, Dad, I want to work out.
Damn.
And
so you weren't pushing it on her at all?
No, I try not to. Yeah, but once it's on, I gotta be dad. I gotta, come on, let's work out type shit. So, yeah, man. And just how far women's basketball is going now, right? Yep. You have to kind of not only respect it, you have to invest in it the right way, right? I can't teach her like I teach my younger son. Like it's a different investment. Women, they blow out their knees all the time, so that's norm for them.
Yeah.
So like, I think that was the hardest thing to deal with as a parent, having a daughter blowing out her knee. Like, you know, if it's your son, you smack him with, hey, stop acting like a bitch. Come on, put some dirt on it, whatever the fuck is going on. Like, stop crying, stop being a pussy. Like, come on. You're supposed to go through this with your daughter. It's very different.
Yeah, you can't be as tough, right?
You can't. You have to kind of like, damn, she crying? Oh, shit, let me cry too. Like, you know.
Wow.
Like, you know, so it hits different. So made me a better parent going through it.
I feel that.
Yeah, real shit, though.
I feel that, dude.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on the WNBA debate with lowering the rims? I saw your reaction.
Yeah, lowering the rims. I don't know. I just think that I think when you talk to me, I have a different perspective on a lot of things in life, right? And I think that's what kind of, you know, people kind of respect the voice because that kind of makes me unique because I don't agree with everything, right? I think it's I don't think it's a product issue, right? The product is there. The players are there, right? The athleticism is there. It's got girls that can dunk. We got girls that can shoot it 30, 40 feet, right? So the product is there. I don't think the production is there, right? I don't think you can use the same matrix and with the NBA and WNBA are obviously under the same brand, but those are two totally different brands.
Yeah.
Right? You can't market WNBA as you would market NBA. You know, like it's just hard to market. Maybe, you know, when we do the in-season game, the in-season tournament in NBA and you have these different courts, maybe we address that with WNBA. Let's get some purple courts out there. Let's get some pink courts out there, right? Let's do some more funky stuff. Like let's have games. I don't know. Let's have a game in London. You know, rest in peace to Queen. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's more of a production issue. I think if I don't know who's behind the scenes, but I don't know, people can, I don't know, sell the WNBA in a different brand. I think it'd be much better.
Yeah.
Right? You can't lower rims.
You don't think so?
I don't think people would take it serious anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't lower rims. I just think it's a different production. You just have to market it a totally different way than any other thing because it's very different, but it's growing, right? It's getting huge. As you see more girls at these camps, you see more girls that can, you know, I seen a girl on YouTube two-hand dunking. Like,
damn.
I can't even two-hand dunk right now.
Really?
You know, type shit. Yeah, I'm a little rim graze, about 37 years old. You know what I'm saying? But the game is getting so big that you have to just find a way. It's hard to market WNBA. You just got to find creative ways to try to market them.
I got a fun question for you. I think I know your answer. Your favorite NBA season?
My favorite NBA season.
What was your favorite team to play on?
Favorite team to play on? Minnesota.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Houston.
Nah.
Really? Yeah. Minnesota, wow.
Yeah. I went to Minnesota on I think first time that the Clippers ever went to the Western Conference Finals. Right. I'm coming off that season. You know, played solid in that, you know, Utah series, played, you know, won some games at Utah series. I mean, won some games, like hit some big shots, got some stops. You know, made it really hard for Devin Booker, right? Made it extremely hard for Devin Booker that following series. And it's the first time the Clippers ever got to the Western Conference Finals. So obviously, like any basketball player, after the season's over, I'm rubbing my hands. Like I'm Birdman. I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm about to get paid.
Yeah.
Right. And I go in, I ask for extension, and you know, the number wasn't obviously anything close to, you know, what I felt like I deserved, right? Especially the time I was there, right? The you know, when you talk about blood, sweat, and tears, you know, a team that's, you know, first time ever going to Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my head, like, you got to take care of that type of group. You know, that's brought you to places that you've never been. So long story short, can't come to an agreement for the extension. And you know me, I'm at a round table, me, my agent. Shout out to L. Frank, GM president of the Clippers at the time. And I'm like, all due respect, L. Frank, like, you know, you gotta, you ain't gonna pay me, like, you trade me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I feel you. I understand the business of it. You feel me? I played 40 games this year. You know, it's, you know, my knee swells up here and there, but like, I put time in this. I put this Clipper brand on my back. Like, you know, I want to be compensated for that. You know, like everyone else is who wasn't here before, right? The Kawhis, the PGs, they all getting taken care of. I was here before all of them. I'm in line like, okay, I got to be next, right? So it doesn't go down, right? It doesn't go down, and I get traded, right? And I get traded to Memphis, and now I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on in Memphis. I don't know a lot of people in Memphis. I don't even know that, I'm talking to the GM, and the GM was like, yeah, we're going to bring you to camp. And I'm like, bring me to camp? Motherfucker, I'm the motherfucker sitting next to Ja Morant. What do you mean? I'm playing with Ja Morant. What do you mean bring you to camp? Like type shit. Memphis makes away. I go to Minnesota. I go to Minnesota with, some of the people that kind of scouted me and brought me from overseas to the Rockets. They were kind of, an assistant coach for the Houston Rockets, Coach Finch. He was a head coach now. Gearson, who, kind of saw me playing in Greece, when I was overseas. He's the GM now. A-Rod, Mark Lord, new ownerships. It's great, right? I'm in Minnesota. I get a chance to be under Karl Anthony Towns, D'Lo, Anthony Edwards, and a team that's I think won 16, maybe 16, 18 games the year before.
Damn.
I think you add all the games up, I think we won 50, 52 games that year, right? I got people in my corner like, bro, what the fuck are you going to Minnesota? Like, people go there to die. Like, you go there in Minnesota, you're retired the next season. I'm like, nah, we're going to playoffs. The motherfuckers like, playoffs? Have you lost your damn mind? It's Minnesota, bro. No, they're not going to playoffs. And I was able to kind of, I wouldn't say change the culture, but I was able to give the locker room a winning spirit, and it's no surprise why they're in the position they're in now. Yeah. Motherfuckers weren't going to Minnesota. It just wasn't. So I think that was my funnest year, and then, I say that to say, elimination game, play-in game, you play the Clippers.
Yep.
Right. And you see me standing on the scoreboard, taking jersey off, and you see me emotional, but if you knew the backstory as now, right. You see why, right? You see why you put your blood, sweat, and tears into an organization, and you want to be compensated for it, and you don't get it. Now you play them in a one-on-one, play in, whoever loses go home type of vibe.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That makes sense now.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, hell yeah, I'm emotional. Hell yeah, I feel some type of way. Hell yeah, I want to win. Hell yeah, we beat y'all. Hell yeah, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a ton of emotions that's going on, throughout the game, right?
Yep.
It's the game, and then it's the game inside the game, and it's another game inside that I'm all playing at the same time. So, and then to get compensated, I think, in the middle of the season, I signed for $13 million.
Nice.
So I bet on myself, and again, right? I bet on myself not only once, right? Me paying myself, to play in the NBA in the beginning of my season, to a 30-year-old again betting on himself. Like, nah, I ain't gonna take that. I'm 33, I'm this, but I work hard. It's gonna pay off, and it did. So
yeah, you crushed it that season. You were the vet on that team,
right?
Yeah,
it felt good too.
Yeah,
it felt good. It felt like my team.
Like
it felt like the makeup was, all my team. Obviously, Coach Finch is great. His coaching staff is great, but it's no surprise where they're. While we started that, and ever since then they've been in the Western Conference Finals, Conference Finals.
How did that team break up? Like, Cat left, you left, right?
Right. So new ownership came in.
Yeah.
I think the ownership from Denver came in. He kind of wanted to bring his guys. I think they made the Rudy Gobert trade, where it was Rudy Gobert for me, Vanderbilt, Vando, Malik Beasley, a ton of picks.
Was that unexpected trade? Did you know?
Unexpected.
Damn.
I'm talking about. I'm thinking, okay, year 2. You feel me? We just played Memphis. We just took them in 6 games. Like, okay, I get traded on a day I'm at the gym 5 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
Right? I think it's the first practice for Summer League. So I'm not even supposed to be there as a veteran. But I'm like, fuck that. I'm setting the tone. It's my team. I'm gonna be there the first day. Right? I'm at the press conference when we get in the new GM. Right? So I'm there. I'm there at 5 o'clock in the morning. I get a crazy workout in. By the time I'm done, guys are just walking into the gym. You feel me? I think I go to one of the lakes, catch vibe, get some lunch, looking at the water. I'm about to, I'm in negotiations of where I'm gonna give me a house at, and I get a call like, "Yo, I think you've been traded." I'm like, "Traded? Like, traded where?" He say, "Man, I don't know how this gonna end up, but it sounds like they traded you to Utah." I'm like, Utah? What the fuck I'm supposed to do in Utah? Right? So that came all about, and that's how I went from Utah to the Lakers. So,
damn.
Yeah.
Out of your 7 trades, did you know about any of them in advance, or were they all unexpected?
So obviously the Clipper one I knew, right? The Houston Rocket one I knew, right? The Philly one I didn't. The Laker one I knew. Like, so most of them all I knew, probably except one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like usually they're unexpected.
Yeah. I knew all of them, except the Philly one. I get on the bus, trade deadline. I'm Daryl Morey on the bus. He traveling with the team, and GM started traveling with the team, in January and February. Oh, motherfucker about to get traded.
Oh, that's how you know.
That's 1 + 1 is 2. Fuck ain't been here all year. Fuck you on the bus? Okay, say less. So me and Daryl Morey, obviously, we have a great relationship and shout out to Daryl Morey too, right? That's my guy, right? When I say my guy, like he helped change my life.
Yeah.
Right? He scouted me. Him and his coaching staff scouted me from overseas and got me to the NBA. 12 years in the NBA. So I can never say anything bad about Daryl Morey, regardless, right? But the relationship we have is I get on a bus and I'm like, oh, D. Morey, what's up, baby? What's going on? Hey, man, come on, man. I need to know, man. I'm getting traded. Pat, you? Hell no, I'm not trading you, Pat. I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, cool. We make fun of it on the bus. I did, for real, don't have me traded, man, for real. I just asked you, no, Pat, I'm not trading you. We talking about some other shit. And then I'm playing well. I think Joel's hurt at the time. Maxie's hurt at the time. Yep. But I'm playing well. And my homie like, hey, bro, you nervous? I'm like, nah. Like, I just talked to him. Man. Hey, bro, you playing too well, bro. You playing too well. You might be traded. Next morning I get up. Traded. Damn. But I'm traded to the Bucks. Not bad. I get to play for Doc Rivers again, right? So not bad. Bucks kind of banged up. I think we lose Giannis the game before last of the season. Dame is kind of banged up a little bit, playing the playoffs against Indy. I think me and Dame Lillard have the same amount of wins in the playoffs, and he's been there, as long as he's been there, and I've been there for, half a season. So, my Bucks was cool. It was good.
Yeah, that team, if they were healthy, you guys, I think you guys could have won it.
That's the one, too.
That's the one you think about the most?
That's the one. That one and the Dwight Howard and the bubble one. So
Dwight Howard.
I felt when we had Dwight Howard with the Rockets.
Oh, on the Rockets.
I think Dame Lillard. Okay. Yeah, I think Dame Lillard hit the shot at the buzzer.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. So that team, I believe, could have won a championship.
Damn.
The bubble team that they season stopped. Do
you think you could have beat the Lakers that year in the bubble?
Yeah, we were. We were tearing the Lakers up all year that year.
Damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like, we lost on that, and I think that that Bucks team.
Shit. Yeah. Giannis, Dame, and you.
And Chris.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton.
Oh yeah,
Bobby
Chris.
Portis.
Connaughton, right?
Still there. Pat Connaughton still there.
Yeah, you had a squad.
Like really good team.
Yeah, it makes you wonder like what percentage of the game is luck in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's hard for me because I'm not the guy that believes in luck.
Oh, really?
Right? I believe you make your own luck. Because if it's good luck, that means it's got to be bad luck. I don't think it's a motherfucker wake up every day with bad luck on them, So like it's kind of hard for me to, to understand a good luck, bad luck thing. But I believe you make your own luck.
I feel that. Yeah, I guess when I say luck, I mean like who stays healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if everyone's roster stayed healthy.
Yeah, that'd be lucky.
I don't know. I guess it could be good luck,
you know what I'm saying, right?
No, you're right.
That's how I look at it. Like, or if they don't stay lucky, I mean, if they don't stay healthy, they bad luck.
Yeah.
Get a whole new group in here.
Shit.
Type shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I look at it.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah. That's just me though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you ever like have those what if moments? Do you even think about the past? You do?
Of course, right? I mean, as humans, right? You go through that about every day. Well, what if I instead of 2 days, what if I would have did 3 days? Right?
3 days.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of instead of the contract extension, what if I wait till the summer? Right? I think us as humans, I think we do that organically.
Right.
Always see what we could have did better in the past instead of look down at my feet, 10 toes on the ground, let me stay present, right? Because ain't nothing behind me.
Right.
Right. So,
do you feel like you had good guidance in your earlier years?
I think that I think I kind of made shit happen, right, around me that I didn't kind of know what was happening, right? After my first year, I think I come in, I get first team all defensive the next year. Following year, I think I get skills, I win the skills competition, right? So there's a lot of stuff that, a lot of people might say, damn, like, he got lucky. And me, I'm like, hell no, I've been working on this so hard. Shit, I done paid my way to get to the NBA. Like I done, still countless and in the gym still at this age, like sacrificing like time away from my family, sacrificing time away from my friends to like Okay, let me put in this joy. Let me put in this work. All right, let me put in this work. Let me clock in. Let me clock in. Let me clock in. Okay, he going 2 days. Fuck it, let me go 3 days today. Like, okay, cool. A lot of guys are working on their shot. Fuck it, let me work on my defensive shuffles. Like, how can I become the best version of myself on a basketball court? Okay, cool. I had an injury. Okay, cool. Brush that off. Small things to a giant. You know what I'm saying? Got to take the punches with it. Got to come back stronger. And oh shit, I seen Westbrook with his tank top on one time in Las Vegas. Fuck, I got to get in the weight room. Fuck that. I need to put on 5 more pounds. Like, fuck that. I'm too little. Like, nah, he ain't going to be doing this carry the baby on me this season. You feel me? Like, it's so much shit that goes throughout my head and trying to, like, okay, obviously I wasn't lottery, but I'm second round pick. But, you know, my career is 12 years. I've been doing this shit 18 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, like, I'm steady trying to find ways to, like, chisel it out. And I'm not saying, like, chisel my body out, but chisel, like, the whole format of working hard and being detailed and taking care of your body and stretching and nutrition. Like, I'm trying to find ways each summer, like, no matter how old I get, find ways to get better. And I think that's the key.
I love that.
Yeah, I think that's the key, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
Who did you study defensively? Who gave you the most inspiration defensively?
My inspiration, it wasn't an inspiration defensively. I was so talented offensively, right, early in my career that
37 a game in high school.
Yeah, right. That I kind of knew moves that, okay, if a guy's left-handed, if a guy's right-handed, I'm right-handed. I like to shoot the step back going left. I just literally took what I like to do as a scorer coming up, and I just, okay, how would you defend yourself, Pat? Okay, cool. Scorers don't really like when you get in their handle. Okay, cool. All right, I play Paul George. I'm going to pick his ass up 94 feet, right? Scorers like when you back off of them and they feel rhythm and they can dribble the ball. So what? You know what? I'm gonna make it hell. Fuck it. I'm gonna pick his ass up 94 feet. I'm gonna foul his ass early. Be physical as fuck. Let him know I'm here. Okay, cool. You got a fast motherfucker. Okay, who can't shoot? Okay, I'm gonna give him space and I'm gonna come on, shoot that motherfucker. You trash ass motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna try to get in his head mentally. Like, things that I wouldn't like, right? Things that I wouldn't like. Let me do that to everybody, right? Obviously, okay, I guard bigger defenders. Okay, that helps me, right? I have a 7'1", 7'2" wingspan. Okay, cool. A lot of people don't know that, so that helps me. All right,
Holy
cool.
Crap.
Like, my lateral quickness is different than taller guys. So okay, cool. I'm guarding KD. Yeah, it's gonna be tough as hell. Yeah, he gonna post me up, but like, if he get that motherfucker outside the 3, I think I got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, here's my weight room now. Okay, cool. I got to chase Steph around. Like, fuck that. Let me just body check Steph. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got to chase Dame around. Okay, cool. Let me pick his ass up. Like, it's just, it became very, like, I kind of found the rhythm of, okay, which player didn't like which things. And, you know, no matter, and it'd be guards like, Evan Fournier, who will give me my most problems. I can't guard this motherfucker. Obviously, Luka, 6'9", 220, 230 at the time, right? Gave me issues. But other than that, it's not really a guy that I can go off my hand and be like, yeah, he's just busting my ass. Probably except, I named Luka, but besides that, no, really nobody.
That's crazy.
And I'm not saying that to like toot my own horn. I'm just saying that to like it's guys that I went to sleep early with, and it's guys that I, stayed up playing a video game against that I feel confident about. You know? So like, I just came with it.
So when you see these people say certain players are unguardable, do you believe that?
My mindset is different. I believe you can. I believe everyone's guardable, right? If I gave you a ball and told you can do whatever you want with it and played you 36 minutes, you'll start doing shit you didn't even know you can do. Right? So it's different, right? Guarding a role player, guarding a superstar, two totally different things, right? Role player can make a ton of mistakes, kick the ball off his leg, miss a ton of shots. It's a bad night. I just had a bad night, right? Whether if it's me playing defense on him or whoever.
Right. You don't get the credit for that.
Yeah, it's a bad night. You feel me?
Yep.
Right? But I play a superstar. I can test everything. He makes all off the backboard shots. Oh, he cooks you. No, motherfucker, he ain't cooked me. Motherfucker, he just made some tough ass shots.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like that, and a lot of people don't look at it the way I look at it. When it's your life, you kind of like, you take it on the chin.
Yep.
Right? how am I to say, this guy is the best guy ever? Like, or how can I say this guy's unguardable? I got to guard him next year, right? Know what type of confidence that gives the guy? Okay, yeah, Pat, yeah, he said you unguardable. Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, he can't guard me. Like, no, I'm not giving anybody anything they can use against me. All you motherfuckers is trash. I can lock up any one of you motherfuckers. Who you want me to guard next, coach? And I think that was my mindset.
I love that. Yeah, you always crush the mental side of the game.
Yeah.
Like the talking and getting in people's head.
Yeah, but you know what? People allow me to get in their head, right? I guard a guy, right? I guard a guy, and ref calls something, and he passed the ball, and I kind of push him a little bit just to see a reaction. Sometimes I have guys slap my arm. Sometimes guys won't. But the guys that don't, I got his ass.
You take advantage of that?
Yeah, cool. And the guys that slap my arm, okay, even better. I got his ass.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a game within a game. Like, I'm playing so many games out there on the basketball court that, by the time we finish with a game, especially in the playoffs, right? In the regular season is tough, but in the playoffs, when I'm keyed in on a matchup and I have to guard a guy, like you have to with these guys.
Right.
You have to. These guys they're too tall, right? I'm guarding Kevin Durant in the Golden State series, right? That's my primary person I have to guard. My secondary guy I have to guard is Steph Curry, and the third guy I have to guard is Draymond Green in the post.
Jeez.
So, right, I'm trying to find ways, right? What may work with Steph Curry might not work with Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you just got to find ways, right? You got to find ways not to be I call it a cone, right? Someone who can't guard, right? You got to find ways not to be that. You got to find ways to, implement, your offense into the game as well, and at the same time try to get stops. It's tough.
It is. Was that Golden State team the best team you've ever played against?
Best team no.
Really? The 73-9 Golden State Warriors?
Best team I played against in the playoffs?
Yeah, I guess playoffs, that's the most important, right?
No, I gotta put that Indiana team up there.
Damn, really?
They're so fucking physical, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, they're physical. And I'm not trying to discredit like Steph and them, but they had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, KD, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, Bogut, DeMarcus Cousins. Right. You expect to, you don't expect to, win at Oracle twice. You expect you're the AFC, you're starting 2 rookies, you expect to be swept. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like teams that I played in the playoffs, that's like, man, I look back on that was hard as fuck. That I'm like, every night I went home, like, bro, like, damn, they wearing us out. Like, you look at Indiana, every time they play a motherfucker, the opposing team, somebody get hurt.
Yeah, was that Paul George's team?
No, that was Haliburton.
Oh,
that was the year before last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
when I was with the Bucks.
Oh, got it.
That might have been one of the hardest teams I played.
Damn.
I'm talking about pace. I'm talking about physicality. Pick you up 94 feet. Those guards, Nembhard fucking guarded. Right, Mathurin fucking guarding. Tyrese Haliburton is a handful, right? So for me at that time, I think that might have been the toughest team we played. And I faced in the playoffs.
Damn,
yeah.
I slept on them this playoffs, man, because they were the 6th seed. So I ruled them out in the first round.
Bro.
So you saw them going all the way.
I seen the last season. Like I seen the last season. Ain't nobody just like you have some teams that just they impose their will on everybody. Every team that plays them, besides like OKC. Every team, like, they hurt a guy. And I don't mean, like, dived at a guy's knees and a guy got injured. I mean, like, guys just broke down. They literally couldn't, like, handle all of it. Couldn't handle 94 feet all the time. You couldn't handle the pace they play with. Like, your body just broke down. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that might have been the toughest. You got to give Indiana a lot of credit. Wow. I do.
So you think if Haliburton stayed healthy, they would have had a shot to win that?
I wouldn't say a shot. I don't know about a shot, right? But anything can happen in Game 7.
Yeah.
He started off hitting threes like that. Anything can happen in a Game 7. Anything can happen. So I'll leave it at that, yeah.
You think SGA is the best in the league right now?
Best in the league? I think he's one of the best in the league, yes. Yes, I believe that.
Yeah?
No, I believe that. One of the best players in the league. I'll give him that.
Have you guarded him yet?
He was my rookie.
Oh, okay. So you saw him come up.
He's my rookie with the Clippers. It was the team when we played Steph Curry and Kevin Durant.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, like, he was he been doing this shit for a long time.
Even rookie year, he was nice?
He was cooking. He was cooking Golden. No one can guard him on Golden State. He was cooking everyone in practice.
Holy crap. His rookie year?
His rookie year. I looked at Lou Will. Shout out to Lou Will. I looked at Lou Will. I'm like, bro, is it me or this motherfucker cold, bro? I don't know, Pat. Like, it looked funny. Like, yeah, it looked funny. Like, this shit working. Like, and it was all off. He didn't know the NBA game. It was that was just, at the time, that was just all organic hoops. I'm talking about, like, somebody cut him off. You go by, I think we play in Orlando, bro. I think somebody cut him off. You go behind the back, reverse lay. Like, we looking like, bro, ain't nobody doing that shit. Like, he doing that shit his rookie year.
Damn.
Right? So like, his success didn't surprise me. Like, I was the guy that was telling him, like, hey, man, you know how big you can be in this league? And he's like, no. You know, he talks so proper. Like, he's such a great guy, too. He talks so proper and he's so great. Like, no, what do you mean? I'm like, you know who Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant is? Like, yeah, I can be good, but then you look back on it, you got to put him up there.
Damn.
Be close.
Yeah, if he gets a few more, he's up there.
He's up there. You got to.
Yeah.
Right? This season might have been the best basketball season a player's ever had.
His stats were nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Crazy. And he's been doing it. Right? He obviously, people clowning about being a foul merchant, but, you know, whenever the 10th seed and he was going to free throw line 10 times a game, when nobody said nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you go 1 seed and you go 8 times a game, now you're the foul merchant. It's wild how things change.
You've seen it before with Harden.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it. JH, right? I seen Beard change the game 2-3 times.
Yeah, they had to make new rules, right?
New rules, right?
What do you think of that rule?
Which one?
When you're shooting, you can kind of jump into them. And
yeah, I mean, it was so much shit that they were trying to do with, like, like we had a referees, meeting before, the season started, and there was so many teams complaining about how that's not a foul and he's grabbing me, and they had to take that out. That's when he was, guys were kind of hooking him off 3-point shots. You just take it, and there's 3-point free throws, and they took that out, right? Called everything on the floor. Then they added the sweep through because he used to pick the ball up at the free throw line. And everyone used to reach in, and he used to sweep up, and they changed that and put that on it was wild what they did to him.
Crazy.
They
nerfed him.
Nerfed him and took all his powers away. Yeah. He's still getting it done.
He's still getting it done, but he was scoring, what, 35 a game before
35 a game. Yeah. It was very different.
Nuts.
And to me, I think that Harden was, I don't think that Harden gets enough credit. Like, the team that he was leading in, me, Jalen, Chandler Parsons, Amir Sheik, like, he was doing some wild shit.
You guys almost beat Golden State.
For real.
In the semis.
Yeah,
you were up 3-2, right?
50-point triple-doubles, right? Walk down, 3-1 lead. The L.A. Clippers, he walked them down by himself. Like, arguably one of the best ISO players to ever play the game.
I was just going to ask, is he the best one-on-one player you've ever seen?
He up there, right? And Beard is funny because Beard don't play a lot of ones.
Really?
Like, I never seen Beard play a ton of ones. Like,
wow.
Right? I've seen him, like, work on his moves, right? But I've never seen him play a ton of ones, right? And the guys I look at as one-on-one is like him, right? I look at Kawhi, guys that I've actually, like, played with in my career. Like, those have to be some of the best guys when you talk about one. Shea, right? Those are some of the guys that kind of stand out to me.
Melo?
Yeah. I never played with Melo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just talking about guys that I suited up with, and I watched them prepare.
Yeah.
So, like, that shit Beard doing, like, you had a little taste of it this past season with the Clippers, and that's why I really had them going far with him and Kawhi Leonard. But
injuries, right?
Yeah, injuries, right?
Man.
So, yeah.
You cool with Chris Paul, or are you guys beefing still?
No, it's never been a beef, right?
Oh, really?
I mean, you point guard. Obviously, it's a throne that everyone wants to get now.
Right.
It's like if you're LeBron James, you're the king. Everyone wants to dethrone the king. Everybody at that position, point guard, feels some type of way. But it's never like any crazy animosity where if I was to see Chris Paul on the street, I wouldn't speak.
Respect.
Like, nah, like it ain't that deep.
Yeah.
It ain't that deep. You know what I'm saying? What he's done with the game of basketball and still doing, right? I don't think he gets a lot of credit when you talk about longevity. A guy that played in a ton of games last season, right? Still playing right now. I think 20 years plus.
Crazy.
Right? So you have to give him a lot of credit. What he's done with him in his career. Obviously, and I'm arguing with an older CP, right, at the time.
Yep.
So, that's always fun. But no, it's never like, a beef where I see him and I don't speak. He's done too much for the game of basketball for it to be like that deep.
Respect.
Yeah.
Were you just trying to get in his head, like trying to break him?
No. Chris just CP just different. He different, man. He different. CP he flirting between the lines of playing the game the right way and playing the game not the right way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And like, a lot of people, I respect it. You feel me? I respect it. I respect it. But when I do it, for some reason, I get caught.
I was just going to ask.
When he does it, he don't get caught. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't purposely never try to injure nobody, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, everybody just got different strokes, different folks.
Do you have a line with when it comes to trash talk, like stuff you won't talk about?
Yeah, I ain't gonna go into ultimate disrespect. Like, I done heard guys talk about people, family members and shit like that. I'm like, nah, that's too deep.
Yeah.
Right? I'm the guy I'm going strictly off numbers. Oh man, you shot 30% last year. You're shooting 32%. Your ass can't shoot.
I love that. You memorize their stats?
Yeah, I have to.
I love
that. I have to, bro. Like I have my trainer, Aaron from Elite Basketball. Shout out to A Money. I mean, he gave me a lineup of stats, of percentages, last 4 or 5 games, last 3 games of guys every night before I play them. No, I'm locked in. I'm a pro. This is what come with it. Like I can't not have those numbers going to battle. And a motherfucker hit me with a twing step back going out his left hand when on the sheet it says anything he shoots is coming off his left hand. Like, I got to be prepared for that, and I got to pay people to give me that information too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like being a pro, being a basketball player, I know a lot of people think that, we just suit up and make a ton of money. We just suit up and go play. But it's a lot more other shit. Like I'm talking about detail. Like, okay, cool. Man, 80% of the shots coming out his left hand. Okay, cool. That means anytime he shoot, I just sit on the left hand, make him go right. Okay, cool. But if you go right, he going all the way up to the rim. Okay, cool. Let me let my big know. Hey, I'm gonna force him right into you. I'm gonna box out your guy when you contest. Somebody else will get the rebound. Just trying to, cause it's hard, man. It's hard guarding these guys every night. You have to do your work. You have to be diligent in getting your work done and knowing your assignment every night. Just like a motherfucker who's in the fucking Marines, right? You got to learn that. Y'all go into this motherfucking house. I know this guy got my back. I know I got to check this. I got to sight this wall to the left. I know the guy behind me got to sight this wall to the right. And I got to trust he go do his fucking job. You know what I'm saying? But I need to know like all the details. Okay, can the bullets go through this wall? Can I kick the door in? Is there someone that can go through a window? Right? So like, I look at it the same way, and that's my comparison. I want to be prepared when it's for the battle of war because I don't want to get my head knocked the fuck off.
Damn.
I don't want to get a motherfucker say they gave me 30. One motherfucker give you 30, it's a wrap. They go keep giving you 30. That's just how it is for me.
I didn't know that much went into this. That's
crazy.
For me it
is. For me it is.
Yeah.
Like, and it's different with every player. I've been around a lot of players, and most players don't think or behave the way I do. For me it is, right? For me it's motherfucker get to the NBA as a kid or you're a failure. So with that mindset, I have to continue to think outside the box, to find different methods, to motivate myself, to find different ways to be older now, but still able to, hang with the young guys. I got to find different ways.
Yeah, the guys are young now, right?
Yeah, shit's crazy.
The average age on a team is probably what, 25?
25, 26.
That's
right?
crazy.
All right, so I'm 37, right? So that's 10, 11 years. So I got to find ways to, okay, cool, let me do some mobility instead of lifting all these big ass weights. Let me move. Let me go in. Let me take a Pilates class a little bit. Let me see what this do, right? So I got to find ways to kind of check box to stay, because the game changes, right? I got to stay with the game. Whatever the game presents, I got to stay with it. Are we shooting threes this season? Okay, let me get my ass in the gym and shoot threes. Stay in shape. So everything just different strokes, bro.
Yeah.
Just different strokes.
You think it's going to keep heading towards more and more threes?
Until you get somebody like Shaquille O'Neal, right? Like everything, the game is a revolving door. It repeats itself, right? It was a time back in the day, motherfuckers shooting a ton of jump shots, right? It's going to be a time where it's going to be a big motherfucker that come in, like Shaq, and it's going to be dominant. And there's going to be every team looking for a Shaquille O'Neal guy. But now we're in a time where, 3-and-D guys. And now we're in a time where it's, guys between 6'5" and 6'8" who can dribble, who can shoot the three, long, wiry, athletic, can guard multiple positions, good with the ball, good with playmaking, good in pick and roll, right? So when you hear Kevin Durant make statements of it's hard for, guys 6'2" and under, this is why, right? The game is evolving so much and so fast that you got these bigger guys with the ball all the time. And now these coaches what coach doesn't like size, right? You tell a coach, hey, I give you 6'5", 6'6" guard. I give you a 6'1", 6'2" guard. Coach go say 6'5", 6'6" in the dough.
Yep.
Right. So that's where it's leaning to, right? That doesn't mean it's not opportunities out there for 6'1" guys, because shit, I'm 6'1". I'm in my mindset was to make life a living hell for anyone I had to fucking guard, to a point where you don't like me, right? Not something I said, not because I only started talking at the end of my career, right?
Really?
Yeah, I only started really popping my shit towards the end of my career, but it's guys that didn't like me since day one. And I've been the same guy, right? I've been the same motherfucker every day. So I just think with this new generation, they're all competing against each other. Iron sharpens iron, right? You get guys who, right, get drafted 2-3 years within each other, but they know each other, damn near best friends, right? The brothers plays against each other. They've been playing one-on-one since they were 14, and you do that so much, you organically become so much better than the next generation, because when I grew up, it was, I ain't working out with him, man. I don't like that guy. It was that. Now these guys is not even, everyone's cool. Everyone's cool. Everyone's working out with each other. Iron sharpens iron. They're taking a game and they're elevating it, all because there's so much competition. They're playing against each other so much. Like, they know each other games. Like,
wow.
And you have to respect
That's an interesting take, because you hear people say the opposite, where it's like it's too friendly now. They don't compete as hard, but you're saying it's a good thing?
Yeah, friend. I believe when it's friendly, right? When it competing, some guys might not take it, serious, but you get better, right? You got a homie, he going to 12th pick last season. Shit, you getting entering the draft the next year. Only thing y'all been doing is playing ones. That's your homie. You see him every summer. Hey, you go get better. Yeah. Like, regardless. Like, if you're around him, you're gonna get better, right? And if he's around you, you go keep pushing him to get better. Next thing you know, both of you motherfuckers get nice. You know what I'm saying? So you see the J-Dubs, right? You see the Shea Gilgeous. Like, you look at J-Dub and Shea. They play very similar, right? Yeah. They play really similar, right? You look at these other playmaking guys. Everyone game is kind of similar. Like, everyone is 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", right? Everyone can put the ball in. Brandon Miller, right? What's the difference between him and J-Dub? Maybe he shoots it a little better from the three. Other than that, what? Right? So Ben Mathurin, what's the difference between him and Brandon Miller? Right? Obviously, you got the Alonzo Balls, different guys, but for the most part, all these guys, they look the same, they play the same.
That's a good point. Yeah, there's not as much personality as there used to be, right?
You see it. And that's probably why viewership is going down too. Like, man, this motherfucker play like him. Man. This person play like him. Like,
so I have an interesting take on that. Yeah, it's going down on TV, but my generation's just watching clips. Right. Like, we're watching the YouTube highlights of the games. I still think there's a lot of views. Yeah.
Yeah. Just different. I think that I tell the person you can get it quicker. Right? Yeah, I can go to House of Highlights and get it. Right? I can go to the Pat Bev Pod. Shout out to Pat Bev Pod. Right? Make sure you guys subscribe. But I can go to the Pat Bev Pod and I can, okay, cool. Let me see who's cooking tonight. Or I don't even have to watch basketball. I can watch a guy who's not even showing highlights, just showing all bad highlights. And now in my mind, this guy's trash. Right. And I don't even know him. But I'm just me watching clips and just me only watching clips in my mind. Oh man, okay, cool. Shaq and a fool. Oh yeah, he trash. And that's how it's going. And that's why when you see guys, who play, guys be shocked. I didn't know he can do that. I didn't know he can play like that, because you're watching mainstream guys. So yeah.
Yeah, I know the players get a lot of hate on social media, right?
That comes with it though.
Right.
Yeah, you get so much love, you gotta have some hate.
Yeah.
That comes with it. That wouldn't be right.
It never affected you?
Hell no. I look at it. I tell my son this, right? You know how easy it is to clap for a motherfucker? Like, I could be talking to you, motherfucker. You know how hard it is to boo a motherfucker? Right? I got to literally stop talking to you, like, hold on one second. Boo! Like, that's hard. That takes a different energy. Right? So I look at it like that. Like, anyone can clap. I can clap for a motherfucker. A motherfucker hit a three. Oh, shit, okay, I see you. Right? A motherfucker come on the court and I'll hold this conversation. I got to boo the shit out of him. Yeah, I think it's more of respect.
Yeah? So you see it as respect?
Yeah, and everywhere I go, I get booed.
Really?
Yeah.
Every city?
Every city, but for the most part.
Shit. Yeah, and that doesn't get to you?
Hell no, it's respect. I like it.
Damn.
Yeah, I like it.
So you embrace the villain role.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a role or a villain, but I embrace the work I've put in to make a person feel that way about me.
Right? Not many players can say they do that.
Yeah,
you know.
Like, okay, cool. I can have you motherfuckers in here booing.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm about to have a good game now.
I would say probably you and Draymond. Honestly, I can't really think of anyone else.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect.
I got them polarizing figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It comes with it though.
3 defensive, all defensive teams. Do you feel like you should have got more of those?
I think it was one more that I kind of missed out on.
Which year?
I think it was I think it might have been that Minnesota year. Talked to Kawhi. I'm like, yo, K, I want to get this defensive player of the year. I need the trophy, man. What the fuck I got to do? He's like, my boy, you have to average 1 steal and you have to average 1 block. You do both of those, you're going to get it. I'm like, you for real? I'm going to get it if I do that? Bro, if you get it, you're getting it. Trust me. So I go out there and I average like 1 steal, like 0.9 blocks. So you round it up, block a game. Didn't get any other team. Didn't get a team at all. I thought that was probably one of my best defensive years also.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So, yeah, it come with it. And there was some years where I got cooked more than usual, then I got a defensive, it's just different.
Yeah. It's all subjective, right?
Yeah.
It's not based in actual data or else it would be.
Yeah. And I think it's relationships too.
You think so?
Right. I mean, anybody from the media can vote from it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, so, that's a third of the vote, right?
Right. So if I don't have these relationships or, force myself to have these relationships with people, it can get overlooked, or some people, in many cases can get looked by having these, relationships. So it's just different.
How did you view the media when you were actively playing? Like,
I respected it because it was a job. It was someone that took their time out of their life, went to school for, made it their career, how they earn money, take care of their families. So from that point on, if you do that, I respect it. Feel me? Like, I can never say anything bad. That's what you do for a living. I can't, know. But once I was in it and I became like the media, I seen how you can build somebody up and how you can tear them down. Right?
Yeah.
Like what I witnessing, like people do to LeBron James.
Yep.
It's almost disturbing. This man is probably one of the most him and Steph Curry, probably one of the most underpaid athletes ever.
Underpaid.
You
Wow.
got to think, Steph Curry come to the Golden State Warriors. Feel me? They worth, I don't know, $500 million, $530 million, $600 million. They're talking about $9 billion this Golden State Warriors.
Holy crap.
So now when you think about it like that, motherfuckers just sold the Lakers for $10 billion.
Damn.
So when you think about it like that, you have to think like, damn, these motherfuckers are underpaid. Like LeBron James, Steph Curry, motherfuckers should have made $1 billion at least in the NBA.
Holy crap.
The NBA made off them.
Wow. That's an interesting take. So you're not a fan of these market caps then?
I mean, I'm what do you mean market cap?
Like these salary caps, I mean. Like they cap you at a certain number?
Yeah, I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Yeah, I don't do baseball. Right? Go baseball rules.
Shohei Ohtani money, baby.
You know what I'm saying? But when we speak about media and we speak about LeBron James, we watch people kill LeBron James. Absolutely try to destroy him, right? And if you haven't been watching LeBron James, you got to think, this man's been the same basketball player since his sophomore year in high school.
Crazy.
Right? To have a son get drafted, go to the NBA. To have another son, for sure is going to go to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking about black excellence, and to see, like, media, to see other people, to see other black people in the media, like, destroy him time after time after time after time. He's proven he's deserves to be out there. That man, 40 years old, playing at a high level. High level. I think what he made, third team this season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think he's one of those guys that you're going to appreciate him more when he's gone. He's done so much for the game of basketball, right, on and off the court. And when you see media try to pick him up and destroy him like that, they can do it to anybody. And that's when I knew right there, I said, oh, this media shit, this shit is too strong.
I've seen it destroy people.
Yeah.
Look at Ben Simmons, man.
For real?
He was never the same.
Never. never the same, right? Never the same, bro. Like, he hasn't been the same.
No.
Like, it's wild.
He was an all-star.
All-star. Ever since he got the ball underneath and they played against the Atlanta Hawks, and I remember the game. They played against the Atlanta Hawks in Philly, and he didn't go up there and dunk on Trae Young. They killed them. And ever since then, it's been like a struggle, an injury, a struggle, an injury, an injury, an injury, a struggle, a struggle. Like, people were comparing him to LeBron James.
I remember that. That's why I don't even blame players for not watching the media, because it can really get to some people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know you got thick skin, so it doesn't affect you, but I feel like a lot of people would get affected.
And I don't care what you say. I don't watch it. You hear it. It's impossible not to hear the media. It's so huge right now. You go hear some shit, right? You go hear some shit. You can't phase everything out. And, you know, like, I know some guys who at the game, they write on Twitter. Search engine.
Damn.
They say, what this person say? What this? I walk on the bus. I look over. Damn, he's searching his name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they care that much?
Some guys search for highlights, but you search for highlights, you go get some bad shit. You go get some good shit.
Right.
You know, but you know that just shows you like how after a game you can just instantly go to the media and find out everything that you think you want to know. I know somebody got my highlights. I played well. Some guy calling you trash. Some guy calling you overrated. Oh, you only did that because this such and such was hurt from this game. You're trash. You don't deserve that contract. Yeah, you're a killer, man. You're going to be an all-star team. Oh, girl sending you a DM. Oh, man, good game tonight. So much shit that goes on with the media. It's wild, you know. So for athletes to kind of, you know, take it, keep going forward, use it, right? That's my big thing, right? That's what I've, you know, been in this podcast where I'm able to use my experiences and my gifts of storytelling and put it on a platform where people can listen. I think if you use it in the right way, you put yourself in a position not only to be successful but to be heard.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Well, where can people find your pod and keep up with you, man?
No, man, you know, Pat Bev Pod with Ron. Shout out to my guy Ron with Barstool. Shout out to Barstool Sports. You tell me about your pod. How long you been doing this shit, baby? 2.5 years. Damn. Yeah, we got episode 1700. Love that. Been grinding. Appreciate you coming on. Means a lot. No, that shit was that's light. I see a lot of stuff from the you didn't ask any questions.
I didn't want to get you in trouble.
I don't think I can get in trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't want to make you say the wrong thing and then media outlets pick up on it. You know, it's a hot topic with Israel. Oh, and the anti-Semitism stuff. So
I mean, trust me, when I signed over there, I've gotten so much shit.
I bet, dude. I bet it's the most hate you've ever gotten, honestly.
Probably so.
Yeah, that stuff's really hot right now on social media.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably so, for sure.
But I want to respect your career. I don't want to get you in trouble. So
no, I mean, I played over there. I can only go off what I experienced.
Yeah. So I guess how was it, like, other than the bombs? But
I mean, other than that, it was phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Phenomenal. Like, I stayed in Herzliya. I'm not sure if you're familiar with.
No, I haven't been there yet.
Okay, so I stayed in Herzliya. It's, you know, I think the ambassador of Sweden was next to me. The ambassador of France or Germany was around the block, you know, home. So, like, well-respected neighborhood. Bro, it was like I was in Miami every day.
Wow.
I went to the beach every single day.
I didn't know they had beaches out there.
Every single day. I went to the beach every day. Like, water's warm beach. Sand is white type of beach. Like, I went to the beach every single day, right? My biggest thing was, like, right, you hear about the bombings, you hear about all that.
Yep.
My shit was like, I feel sorry for my teammates because, like, they got to live over here. But then you talk to them and they're like, yo, Pat, man, I've been going through this shit since I was little.
Holy crap.
Like, you feel me? I've been on outside the basketball court watching missiles fly across my head. And then it got me thinking, like, and I don't like to compare anything to anything, but, like, I'm from Chicago, right? And I didn't grow up in the most, like, prestige neighborhood.
Yeah.
But guns and violence were normal. Right? That was the norm. Right? And it wasn't, obviously, it might have been bullets flying over, but it wasn't bombs. But for everyone else's perspective, so, you know, you get older, and I'm not saying that it was something that I invited myself to be a part in. Like, you know what? Yeah, let me go here because they're bombing there. Like, of course not, right? But when I was there, I never had to go into like a safe room or a bomb room or a shelter room because bombs were, about to hit. Like I've never had to experience that. Wow. So I was fortunate, but when I left, they couldn't finish the championship either because it was, a war going on, so like, but my experience, and I can only go, and I believe in Jesus Christ, right? So religious wise, like, I'm in my own lane religiously, religious wise. Like I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. Yeah. So like religiously, like it was a ton of stuff where, and in my head, I'm like, I'm coming from a game. I'm playing in Jerusalem, right? So for me, I'm you feel me? I'm the highest paid player at the time ever. Wow. In Israel, right? So and I've done well, in the NBA. So I'm driving black Escalade from Jerusalem after a win, right back to the crib. I got a big ass castle I stay in, right? So my experience was very different. Like in my mind, I'm like, damn, I get to touch the shit Jesus touched. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get to experience the things that Jesus experienced. Like I've never got a chance to indulge in any of this. Everything feels good. Everything feels magical. Everything, and that was my vibe. So. For me, Israel was to play over there, right? At that time, it was great. I really enjoyed myself. Like when it came to like enjoying waking up every day, going to work, going to play basketball. Like it wasn't any concern of like me waking up and not being able like to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't go to work today, man. I stay my ass in the house, or shit getting crazy over here. I got to go back home. Like I've never experienced a safe room. My time there, so I can only go off my perspective. I really can't go off, anyone else.
That's crazy. I just assumed the opposite, honestly, when I saw you playing over there. Yeah, because I just see everything in the news about the war and everything. So I thought you were like over there just.
And it was the same way. A lot of my family like, yo, what are you doing? Like, come home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let me FaceTime you real quick. Right? And I'm FaceTiming. I got on shorts in the water. Like, what, they're saying there's a bunch of bombs over there on their way. This. I'm like, man, I know what y'all hearing, but I'm currently in water right now, swimming. Like, water is 83 degrees.
Sounds nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? So Israel was it was a really good experience. It was humbling too, right? To see, to see the way people living over there. And I mean living like, have to go through that.
Damn. It
makes you appreciate, being American.
I bet.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can resolve all that so you can play out there again. It sounds like you loved it there.
No. It was cool. It was cool. It was really good.
Love that. You always been Christian though? I know that's important for you.
Always. Grandma pulled me by the ear.
Respect.
Yeah, pulled me by the ear, make sure I got in that motherfucking van for church every Sunday.
Damn.
Yeah, the house I was built on a foundation, which was Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's the only thing we know.
So it's played a major role in your life.
Not even like the role, like the most important role. And you got to think like I'm the kid that's playing in Russia, and we play a team in Tel Aviv, and I'm like, yo, can we get a day off? Can we stay extra night? I want to go to the Garden of Eden, right? I want to go to the the Western Wall. I want to make a wish, right? So I've been doing that since before NBA, and for it to come back around and be a full circle moment, it was pretty cool.
That's awesome,
man.
Man.
It was cool.
Thanks for your time, man. This has been super fun. Can't wait to see what you do next season.
Good luck with everything too, gang.
Thanks, brother.
I'm sure you deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it if you believe in luck.
I don't.
I don't.
All right, check him out. Yeah, pleasure, brother.